Is it back? Hello, hello? Hey, alright. Cool. I don't know why the stream has, I don't know why the stream has done the thing. But like it did this earlier. Like it crashed like an hour 25 in, and it crashed an hour 25 in again. So, I mean, conveniently, like the VODs are now cut up to me reacting to the live stream, me doing that event, and me doing the story quest. So, you know, that's fine. That's whatever. It'll be easy for uploads, I guess. But yeah. All right. Something seems off. Pom Pom's already selected a route. Is something wrong?
Off course. Strange. Pom-Pom's navigation is always precise.
But yeah, hello again, everyone. I am back. We are doing the Washtopia event quest. If you just showed up because the stream reloaded, yeah. So we just started. We didn't really get into anything. We just basically clicked select team and entered, and here we go.
Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
All right.
So,
Whoa.
What happened? What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow? Everything outside is red. What's going on?
We've got attacked by a giant space beast.
Then where did it go? And why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
March, the Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction. The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
How do you crash into someone in space?
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity. After the collision, 2 individuals found their way onto the Express.
We have guests?
I don't think they're here for tea.
They appear to be friendly.
Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
Let's get them some tea. 2 guests. Oh, Wilder.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful. A lady.
March's smile.
Compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter. Oh? Another beautiful soul. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Argenti. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
I'm the galactic baseballer.
Please don't do this. He seems like a good guy. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage. Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla the Beauty?
Are you saying we're also beautiful?
Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young sir.
You did just compliment a plant. Nah, let's be full of ourselves. I am kind of good looking.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful, like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
Wow. Idrilla?
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
Wait, aren't you here to help?
Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter, a collision and exchange of minds and philosophies. Young sir, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
Sure.
You sound confused. Young sir, with all due respect, I fear you may still be grappling with this philosophy, yet agreed with me out of kindness. An act of pure beauty in itself.
This dude.
I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation, since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
Have you ever seen Idrilla in person?
To my lasting sadness, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that the commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
Oh, just like this, huh?
Why are you fighting?
Communicating with others can be a most difficult endeavor. It is through action alone that we can convey our intent faithfully. May you understand beauty.
I hope it's beautiful that I have gone and implanted a weakness in you.
Your end approaches. Make good the loss.
A barrier. And a damage boost.
You're fighting a gentleman.
The statue's ability was enhanced. Hello, Annie. Welcome. We're fighting a beautiful man.
Fleeting, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
Perfect. Your favorite. Yup. Here he is up close. Argenti, the Knight of Beauty. Let's get some extra energy.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
All right, I'm gonna get a nice counterattack and then be able to ultimate. Oh, we get a barrier.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Honestly, Blade's ultimate line is so cool. What? My ultimates have been disabled.
My gallant friend, put forth all your might. You dare.
Okay, that's it.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here.
Welt's just like, you guys good?
Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
I have to teach him a lesson.
Take it easy. There'll be plenty of time to fight later.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with him. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
Evie, hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You are now a certified forest creature. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day.
I was piloting the one and only through the galaxy when I discovered Velite.
You'll beat a forest gremlin. We love all the forest gremlins. We have several of them who identify as gremlins specifically, one of which is known as Enigma.
Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
Minty has bitten you in retaliation. I'm pretty sure she's a fox, if I had to guess. Who's Villite?
According to him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Adrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Why did you rear end the
Thank
Express?
you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
What do we do now?
Enjoy the present moment.
Huh? And then?
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Oh. Looks like you're really here to make friends.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the Red Knight of the Universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks
Velite.
He's a
That's
guest
his
of ours
name.
after all.
Okay, let's go see what Velite is up to. You look like Wilder.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead. I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys. I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
I heard you became a follower of the Aeon of Beauty. Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that? Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all." I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it. My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture.
Hello, Hidden. Actually, surprisingly enough, no, we're just going, we just finished up the event. The stream's actually crashed like 3 times. That's why you may have seen the announcement happening late. But yeah, we're just doing up this last, the Washtopia quest, and that will be the end of stream. So we're probably gonna go for a little over the normal amount of time. Yeah. I don't know, it seems to crash at like an hour 25. So I mean, at least I have the event and me watching the release stream for the next update all cut up into their own sections, and they didn't get cut off midway. It was after each one ended that they crashed, so that's cool.
Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla.
It's Leviosa.
Who came up with such an awkward sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Aeon of Beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive. Adrilla the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all. Just like that.
Can you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend.
Yes.
This is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand?
Ah.
When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
Does working for the IPZ stop you from pursuing your dreams?
Enough! This is a painful topic. I gave up my unrealistic dream
Aw.
of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
Aww.
But after running into Argenti, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with
I mean,
it and turn my life
Just
around.
become a Knight of Beauty. Like that, like genuinely become a Knight of Beauty. That sounds like just like a straight up improvement over your current life, that's for sure.
He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest. I told him about my idea.
He's gonna turn him into a marketable plushie.
While also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently. He was very impressed. I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the Express. he'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
I think he's an idol.
You're right. It'd be a shame to waste such a handsome face. He just screams idol.
He's Jungkook.
So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
Come help us, pretty please.
Use that tone. You're trying to guilt trip me, aren't you? All right. I have nowhere else to be.
Jungkook is a knight of beauty. Oh, Pom Pom's being eaten alive.
What was that sound? Did someone scream?
All right, where is he?
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it? Pom Pom knows the express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin. But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, don't scare me. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for this. Right? Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know. March has a point. Pom Pom will go check the conductor's cabin. Is that me? What's she saying? I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise. I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your forgotten memories. Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me? Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
March, can you hear me?
Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
But...
March! Please reply. Have you left the room?
Did something happen to March?
Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
I'll accompany you. Velite, you two.
Velite just getting dragged along.
All right, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
All right.
The moon shines on the truth.
If something dangerous is in there, it's getting frozen.
It's an insect?
Ugliness. The inharmonious pitch has surfaced. Honor compels us to vanquish this dissonance.
It's a swarm beast. Ooh, don't want to auto battle, just speed it up.
Time for a bug.
Implant ice weakness, break this one.
Unworthy. All will be revealed.
Although it's not, like, too sexy to be using my ultimate when I'm not in my enhanced form, it's fine. There we go. Bug down.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Huh?
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us. Could it be? Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Huh? Farahil? What is that? Is that bad?
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations. I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. That's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed? Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
I don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
We're on the same page.
All right. I thought the swarm was like extinct. I didn't know they were still around. Hello, Miss Himiko.
This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
Okay, my music. Realize that the eggs have started humming, creating a symphony of sorts, and it captivates you. You invariably notice that for some people, when they say what they say sounds better than they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice, you eradicated the eggs. You discover an egg. Now and then you wish you've wished for a world with less bewildering things. But the moment you discovered there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. All things considered, even if you have no use for it, you can't let it benefit another party. Welt, hello. All appears to be in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair, although you can't be completely sure. There is nothing amiss with Mr. Yang's hair.
What are you up to?
You're pretty convinced that the Welt standing in front of you is real. Best to back away before he gets grumpy. There are 0 eggs here. Pom-Pom, are you an egg? You observe that Pom-Pom's tail is impeccably groomed, clean, fluffy, and smelling nice, with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it.
More eggs! The stings propagated on the Express! Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method and quickly! Let Pom-Pom think. Every one of us should be involved! Velite!
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh! Now that you mention it, Pom-Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the Express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it.
Ooh.
Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us. I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go. All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first?
Car seats. Nothing's wrong with the seat's red leather. You feel the urge to trace your finger along the edge of the seat's depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Now's not the Let's check somewhere else.
Under the seats. You stare at the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining an eye staring back. You start to panic and want to get away.
Nothing out of place here.
You feel disheartened until you remember your duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search in another area. The plant. Arhenti insists it's a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to question, does it really have intellectual capabilities? You struggle to persuade yourself that it's nothing more than a typical potted plant, lacking any unusual traits to set it apart from regular flora. Yet you can't shake the idea that the soil and the potted plant might actually be a scrumptious chocolate powder, worth sampling the next time around.
How do you do it? Nothing out of the ordinary here.
He knows I'm gonna eat the plant.
Check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
Don Hong's room. A knight and his bug knight. Nothing to see here. Hold on.
You must be the creature that he mentioned. Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm. Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself.
He's hallucinating a
I shall
Wubbaboo.
never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights.
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
The moon shines on the
All right.
Beautiful beings. Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
Oh, great. Okay, gotta kill the ones that are preparing to fight first. No ice weakness isn't really nice, but we'll use Huohuo.
A blade knows no your end approaches.
All right, come on, hit Blade. One hit on Blade is all I need. Fantastic. Oh, and he's silenced. No one gets to act. All right, in the case that they survive. Yep, perfect.
in lunar flame.
Bugs down.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
You mentioned this thing transformed into an object of beauty, something that he once spoke of, but that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something he mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past,
Ooh.
suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
So, in Argenti's eyes, Wubbaboos are a thing of beauty. But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Let's ignore the fact that we understand insects for now.
Oh, great. Tazaroth is back.
Wait, I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank, I came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name: giant sting. This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot. I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
It swallowed the Express?
Yes, that's my theory.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star ray, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now,
Ooh.
we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
Huh. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed. Let's talk to Mr. Yang.
We're in the Sting. His stomach is big.
Oh, it's so quiet. Someone say something.
After meeting all of you, I, Argenti, can die without regrets.
Oh, never mind. I'm fine with silence.
Mr. Welt.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the situation.
Dan Heng tells Welt that he thinks the Express is eaten.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a
temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant Sting's body. Why don't we just warp out of this place?
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid?
Not the teddy bears and bunnies!
Bitches. I need to find a way to save them.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
It's all right. We're in this together.
Have you noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
It's all right. We're in this together.
Okay, Himiko instead of Dan Heng?
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing. Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
Hello, March.
The Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage. on, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I am bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Ugh, can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back! Although I guess that doesn't change our odds.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Velute, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
You're worried about the Express, just like everyone else, right?
No, the Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with him in private.
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
All right, Argenti. Yeah, Argenti. That's the one. Ooh.
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone. I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
Sir, by yourself?
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct. Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another. That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti.
Wow, he's... Well, even He do be embodying beauty, that's for sure. He's dazzling. Idrilla.
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Are they an Aeon?
My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to...
Are they a Pikmin?
In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Are you fighting to protect beauty?
Yes, this is my duty. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked. This is my vow as a knight of beauty.
What are your plans after that?
I shall find a way to escape. It matters not if my flesh is pierced by the insect's horns. The closer I get to death, the closer I may get to the path of the beauty. I apologize. I've been rambling.
Can't help but say that the Knights of Beauty is starting to sound more and more like a cult the more I hear it.
Do I have your support?
I'm still against it. I don't want you to die, bud.
Why, dear friend?
I don't want you to put your life in danger.
You worry for my safety. Thank you. Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours. But, dear friend, I have made up my mind. As a knight of beauty, this is my destiny. Please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle, which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret. I shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell.
Okay, sir.
My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Well, we can speed this one up this time.
Stand down.
Oh, it didn't implant the weakness I was hoping for. Okay. One of those. We will shatter his defense. One. Let's do this so I can then use her boost.
All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
Bonk.
Bear witness. You're fighting a
More of them. Okay. Specifically a damage boost on her. Do this. 2. Another counterattack. I think I'm fine to just implant weaknesses again. His battle music is fantastic, by the way. You can barely hear it over the everything else going on, but
Nowhere to run.
okay. Let's just real quick heal everyone up. Is that your train music? Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, it's also peaceful music. It's not like intense battle music. And maybe in a way that is because Argenti sees battle as beauty. No, I don't have access to my. Oh, he still died.
Your demeanor, strength, and the etiquette of your combat. I admit you have won me over. Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty. The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express.
You're confident you can get out alive again?
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
All right, then. We will see you next time.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Let's go talk with the others.
So brief, so unexpected. The chance to get to know all of you on the Express, to witness the beauty of your emotions, is something I'll never forget.
What? Argenti wants to leave the Express and fight the giant Sting alone?
Pom-pom?
What? Argenti wants to go by himself? No way, that's too dangerous!
And you're gonna be talking about your dang marketable plushies, aren't you?
Desires? I don't have any desires. I'm busy working every day. Even if I did have one, it's been long forgotten.
Dang.
Come to think of it, maybe the IPC made me immune to hallucinations.
He insisted on doing his duty.
And Himiko?
The outer wall of the Express is probably melting in gastric acid. I can't even imagine what it must look like.
All right, well, there's what's happening.
So, how did your talk with Argenti go?
He's gonna fight it.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
I understand why. I will say I agree.
I suppose it all depends on how you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty. If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I took a nap just now and dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met. The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So, what on earth is Argenti up to, anyway?
He's gonna kill the giant sting.
Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
He insisted. Are you worried about him?
Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible! But if he dies, how am I going to turn my life around? I don't understand why he chose to die when he could live. Why is he so stubborn? All right, fine, I care about
him. I like Velite. This dude cannot be honest with himself.
Why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've got to talk some sense into him.
All right. Come on, Velite.
After jumping from the express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse so the express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your nightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You? Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible. Fine. It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided.
Pikmin! You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back.
Kaiba is quaking, truly. Alright, cutscene maybe?
Do not worry. You will hear.
Oh, even more than a cutscene.
Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
We just have a what looks like it could be a manga cover.
Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time, having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
Whoa. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, we made it.
Oh my god, that beast was giant.
The Express make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big. Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
Whoa. After some time.
I bet Argenti would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy. I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom-Pom still feels
It was.
bad. Pom-Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They are difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks...
And the starry sky!
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals. And struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals. The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
What is beauty? That which exists between the crew.
Oh, that's a good answer. Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers. I wonder what exactly it is
Jungkook
you're pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams. I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, "Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla!" I won't be surprised, but so what? I still think he was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Oh, a new message. Noctua, are you safe and sound? I am sincerely worried. Huh? Enough about us. Everybody's like, what? Sir? It's Argenti! Argenti! I knew it! You're still alive! It's so good to see that you made it, though. Through. The moment a knight enters battle, they should already have full belief in their victory. When I fought against it, it was as if the light of beauty protected me. Whatever happened next, alas, I do not recall. But the true sting, mayhaps, have a case of bad breath, something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. I'm so glad you're alive. That's great. I'm gonna start crying. Papa will drive the express over there to pick you up. He's like a member of Team Flare. Cosmic sacrifice for love and a gentleman's fantasy. Wormageddon. Hold on, let's go see which one that is. Cosmic sacrifice for... Oh, would that be under? Right here? Gentleman's fantasy is his combat music. Oh, look at that. Bronya got eaten by the worm too. Hello.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll be able to get away from the complexities of politics here. Being surrounded by these beautiful stars, it's such a joy. Although we've been through so much together, I actually know very little about the Astral Express. I'd like to start visiting more frequently if the opportunity arises.
You're always welcome here.
Hopefully I'll have more time to get to know the crew. I really enjoy staring out into the universe. What a vast, mesmerizing, romantic view. I hope that one day the children of Belobog will have the same opportunity to witness the stars up close. Please don't mind me. Feel free to go about your business. I think I'll stay here and enjoy the view a while longer.
Ooh, all right, and let's go check. Pom Pom, how are you doing? What's weighing on your mind? I will lead in the way in cutting spending. Can't believe you had such dedication. Pom Pom's very happy, but don't worry, everything's under Pom Pom's control. Oh yeah, just the delivery order. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that, but it's good to know that I could, in theory, do that. All right, let's check the achievements. Let's get Wormageddon. And let's grab one more special pass. Let's see how many of these I got. So to take a look, we have 37 summons. And I have pulled a bit on this banner, so I have some pity built up. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Which means we have a guarantee going into the next patch, which is fantastic. I don't know when the next patch drops, but we'll see what happens. All right, let me go and swap scenes over to here. And thank you all for stopping by. Let me see if there's someone I could drop us by. Someone that I haven't raided in a while. Oh, okay. I did raid them recently, but we're gonna stop by Endless Abyss again. They're currently playing Gunfire Reborn, which is a it's kind of like a little roguelike. It's really cute. I enjoy this game a lot. I don't really play it much because it's not that fun to play solo. It's a 4-player roguelike. It's a shooter roguelike. It's pretty cool. But let me go and type /raid. I'm a large fan of it. I bought it years ago. I played it a bunch and then I just stopped playing it. There's DLC characters and stuff too that I've never played. New game we play. The biggest issue we have for that is it's only 4-player. We have a lot of other games to play when you got time, so we will consider. But for everyone new here, I am Pale Noctua, the Fading Astral Owl. I normally stream Monday through Thursday at noon EST, but until we finish the new Pokemon DLC, we will also be streaming on Fridays. Why did the sad come up? Monday and Wednesday are variety. Star Rail is Monday. Dave the Diver is right now what we are playing on Wednesdays. Tuesday and Thursdays are always Pokemon Unite. And of course, as I said, Friday we will be playing more Pokemon Scarlet Indigo Disc. Very excited to progress more in that. I'm really interested in the story. But yeah, the raid will be coming soon. Thank you all once again for stopping by. It really does mean a lot to me. Minty, thank you for the resub, even though I know that it was a 6-month sub purchased a while ago. And Evie, thank you very much for the follow. The forest is always welcome new creatures. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.